What goes good with sport? Beer. Well, okay, yes, sometimes, but not when it's a kid's show. Also, food. Soweto chef Siyabonga Ngwenya. An incredible story to tell. It was a sad story, but you're about to meet him and you're going to find out why he was able to turn that on its head. Losing his job during lockdown didn't stop him from dreaming. Went on to establish his own eatery, Yummy Things. Now, he's running one of the best restaurants in the township. Also recently scooping a massive restaurants award, the Soweto Tourism Awards. Joining me now together with co-founder Xolani Mbele. So welcome to the show this afternoon with their food as well. It wasn't the reason I wanted you on. The food just happens to be a nice add-on. I didn't know you were bringing food, but it's wonderful to have you with us as well. And let me start first of all, as we talk about the food, Xolani Mbele and Siyabonga Ngwenya as well. Who's running the restaurants? I'm confused. If you're here?
Yeah, so we have a team, Gareth. So yeah, it's all about teamwork. It's more of a family restaurant now. So we tried to bring all the best quality, young, up-and-coming chefs and wannabes from around Soweto. So yeah, we do have a partner who's also minding the business now. So yeah, there's someone actually looking after the business.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk. It's obviously amazing you've now got a team that can look after that.
Yeah.
So you can do these fun things like hang out with me on a Sunday. Let's talk about that tragedy though, COVID, jobs being lost. I mean, just before we talk about coming back from that, what were you doing?
I was a chef for a private bank in Sandton for probably 5-6 years. Yeah. So when COVID hit, hit my job as well. Very, very, very hard time. Very, very, very hard time, But yeah, I think if you love what you do, nothing will stop you no matter what. Obviously, I faced depression in the process. You remember hardcore lockdown where they were like, don't even scoop in the window, you're going to get shot. Imagine you're losing a job, you can't pay rent, you can't buy food, you can't even support family. But yeah, I started selling food from my complex, started delivering to people. Some people fetched the food. Then that thing blew up on social media. Then yeah, I think that's how everything started.
It's so clever though, because you weren't able to go to restaurants, you weren't able to go out and eat. So you just thought, well, if you're here, let me bring it to you.
Yeah, like I have a stove. I have an oven. So why not cook and give people the food? You can't go to a restaurant. There's people around the complex that want food. They can't travel. Start where you are. Started there, started posting my food around the complex, started buying and all, the word spread, very quickly. I had about 4 delivery cars delivering to people around Soweto. I even had like 2 people who are assisting me in my own home kitchen, But yeah, the perk was that like it ended up damaging my oven and my stove, so that's how I had to stop it. Because that's not industry-based equipment, it's just like home equipment.
Yeah, not the sort of stuff you can cook all day, every day.
Like in national numbers as well.
When the orders are flying in as well. And Xolani, so where did the idea come from then, between yourself and Siyabonga, and I'm sure there might be others involved?
Yes.
One day, you must have been sitting around having one of these delicious meals, like a T-bone covered in cheese, and went, we could do this properly, couldn't we? What happened?
Shockingly, Gareth, myself and Siya were actually sharing a flat at that time when we started. So it was an idea. He's been entertaining for some time, and I didn't want to.
So he was the chef, you were the hustler.
He was the chef, and then I was pretty much, yeah. So he kept bouncing the ideas back and forth, and yeah, it literally started right there on our sofa, on our couch. We spoke about it. We said, let's go out. So he said, no man, I can start here at home, and then it was a mess because I couldn't even live there anymore. He turned our kitchen space into something else, and then from there we found a small 4-roomed house in Soweto, Rockville. We converted it, and then the rest is history. Social media, especially the people who were buying from us, isn't it? Extremely powerful. So we kept giving them what they wanted, and it just blew off. I think the business at some point grew before us, so we had to catch up all the time because none of us had any experience in running a restaurant, and we converted it into a restaurant/day club. So we had to have entertainment, we have to have to have music to entertain all the other aspects within the business. So yeah, that's literally how it started in the sofa, and we just say, let's go for it. It was peak COVID at the time where nothing couldn't do anything. But I'm actually proud of Soweto. We saw a lot of people actually growing and finding their feet during that time. So a lot of hustlers we created during COVID, as much as a lot of people were also affected, but we saw a lot of shift and change, especially in the youth. And and then we couldn't stop from there. We just went on.
And this is why these Soweto Tourism Awards are so magical as well. Before I left for Cape Town, I had another 2 businesses in here that won awards as well. You can take day bicycle trips around Vilakazi Street as well, and some other businesses. So it's showing and showcasing someone like you and your talent, Siyabonga, as well. And I want to talk about the awards. So obviously, you've got the restaurant, as you say, you've got the sort of day club, and you've got everything else going for you at the restaurants as well. The awards, tell me about that when you scooped it. I was trying to use another word, not scoop. It was a chef scoops ice cream. I was trying to be fancy and not use the word scoop. But let's go with it.
Gareth, I was shaking because I was nominated with pecans. Like Soweto pecans, restaurants that have been there for years, more than 10 years. It's only been 2 years for us. It's only been 2 years. We were nominated restaurants that have been there for 10, 15 years, or even 20 years. Those people have a massive following. They've done their part, you know. And one thing I did after winning the award, I had to thank the restaurants because they inspired me. I used to go eat there a lot. They paved my way as well, you know. So having to win an award over them really said something. People voted, people spoken, you know. I'm doing modern things. I think they love my craft. What you see on pictures is what you get when you get there. What you see on a picture on social media, when you get there, you're going to get exactly
This is what you're going to see. Do we have a gypsum on this? Do we have where's our camera 6 on this? Can we get a close-up of this food? Because it looks like normal food. This isn't this fine dining and delicate food. I've never understood when you get a piece of steak this size with some sauce. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that.
100%. So the theme has always been, Gareth, street dining. So we're running a restaurant that is more about street dining. So we try to convert everything we know, we've heard of, you know, try to mind the markup and stuff like that. So it's street dining, but we bring it to you in portions that actually make sense to the masses. Yeah. So we want you to get there, be full, and come back again. That's the whole point.
And I want to send people your way as well. So Siyabonga, let me come to you at the last question. And the food looks incredible. You can tell me what you've got here while you tell me where we can find yummy things in Soweto. So first of all, I mean, I can make out what I think is a T-bone steak covered in all that yumminess, cheese. I can feel my arteries clogging up from here. But what have we got, and then where do we find you?
Okay, so I brought you guys 2 items today. So we have a cheddar melt steak with a salad and chips. Okay, there's a sauce we use. We call it the comeback sauce.
Comeback sauce.
It's a comeback for more, you know. Yeah,
it tastes like more.
Comeback for more. And then we also have like a wrap, normal wrap, with 2 wings and chips. I think it's just bite-sized food, and it's like meals just for 1 person. Yeah. So where you can find us, we currently moved to Central Western Jabafu. It's 01106 Mulele Street, Central Western Jabafu.
Give me that number again, 011?
01106.
06.
Mulele, M-O-L-E-L-E, Street, Central Western, Jabafu. Soweto.
The reason I want to make sure that's nice and clear is because when this gets loaded up on our website and YouTube later, they can go and find the address as well. Congratulations as the chef on winning the awards, and congratulations on the restaurant as well to both of you and everyone else involved as well, scooping the best restaurant in Soweto at the Soweto Tourism Awards, and well deserved. What an incredible story. Just 2 years. There are some restaurateurs watching this going, I've been doing this for 20 years,
100%,
and I still can't even get onto Facebook. Yet, here you go. Congratulations. It looks beautiful. I'd actually like to bring Tumela Motatwane, my TV wife, as some people call us, my show, through for one day. She'd love this food. Congrats and congrats.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much
for having us.
For coming in. Xolani Mbele, co-founder, along with the chef Siyabonga Ngwenya from the restaurant Yummy Things as well. As you heard, lots on social media as well. If you missed the address, I'm going to make you go back to our website to watch the interview and go back and find it on YouTube. You can get their address there. Congrats to the both of them. And don't worry, the food is not going to go to waste. Still coming up for you.